my race team consists out of 2 big sim racers, and Max Verstappen is sim racer number 1, F1 driver number 2, and then father and everything else comes second, third, and probably. So, but no, they have direct contact among each other. So we knew that it was gonna happen way before everyone else knew, kind of in a way.
What happens when an F1 champion takes on the Nürburgring with 0 warm-up? Check this video out.
And what's it like seeing a
And
Formula One driver come in and then go out on track?
it's freaking cool. It's cool because you see that people have appreciation for this place. So we knew he was there. Actually, Jimmy and Steve, they stayed even in the lounge. I think Steve tried to go out once maybe to see and find him. As I was filming content for me, I went past his box. I saw like he walked past me. He was getting in the car. We just like did a quick friendly nod to each other and like let him be, whatever. And after that, once the news started to go out, it was flooded with people, of course, who tried to get a piece of him and stuff. And I knew for him that it was his always like sort of dream, like that he wanted to realize to drive the track, and he couldn't because of other commitments and etc. And now he's there, like, you know what? Let the guy drive his laps. Let him enjoy that. He's done a couple of laps. He broken a lap record by 2 seconds.
Did he?
Yes, yes.
Jesus, because you said, and you wound a lot of people up on this podcast.
Oh,
Do
dude.
you remember what you said? Do you remember what you said in the first episode?
I know. When you said like, hey, if Max Verstappen, Hamilton, and me are gonna go for a lap, basically 1 lap with 1 car, and who's gonna be
quicker?
first? I said back then immediately, although under assumption that none of them have track experience, I know for a fact that Max is absolutely crazy about the Nürburgring and probably knows about the track more than I do. And because of his sim racing achievements, he definitely knows the track more than anyone else. And of course, while he's on the way to the track in his private jet, he probably watches some of the real life onboard footage. So he came here, and indeed, and proven to be reality, he's done that.
This Nürburgring moment just adds another chapter to the legend that Max Verstappen is building. It wasn't a Grand Prix weekend or a high-stakes qualifying session. It was a personal dream realized, and even then, he shattered expectations. 2 seconds quicker on a lap record that has stood through years of driver attempts. That's Verstappen in a nutshell. Whether it's Spa, Suzuka, or the Green Hell, he doesn't just race, he elevates the track. And this time, in front of fans and purists alike, he delivered something unforgettable.
Was that his first time driving?
He's done 3 laps.
That's it?
He's done 3 laps, and he has beaten the lap record by, well, the
So
thing
he knows
is,
it
I
so
knew,
well off the sim.
yeah,
he
because
just got
I
in
know,
and went.
I know the current lap record was 7:49. He told, I might giving away a bit too much, but he, like, we got a direct quote from him somewhere. We're not gonna say where or how, to not jeopardize anything. But he said 7:48 with a BOP of NLS, and actually yesterday, because right now we're shooting it on the weekend before F1 of Italy. Helmut Marko, the manager of or manager of F1 Red Bull team, he confirmed himself that he has broken the record by 2 seconds. So maybe it was like second and a half.
Helmet loves a leak. He loves a leak.
Yeah,
he
so
does
he
around the
confirmed,
paddock.
but the thing is, like, a lot of people were like, because I posted a comment under Max's post, like, bro shows up, breaks a lap record, refuses to elaborate, and leaves. And a lot of people are like, yeah, where's your source, and what is this, and well, what do you think, and this, and then, okay, whatever. But yeah, media picked up on that, and now it's proven to be true because Max actually came up forward himself and showed it to Helmut, and Helmut.
He's a fast guy, man, I know.
He's extremely fast, and the coolest thing is that he is enjoying life to the fullest. He is doing what he wants to do. He is driving the ring. He's driving F1. He's driving sim races. And I'm even more impressed by what he does outside of his own racing, because recently he is the reason why he's here is he always said he wants to race the Nürburgring, but as of now, of course, he has conflicting commitments with F1. But he said he wants to have his own team.
Conflicting commitments with F1. It's unbelievable sentence, that, isn't it? When you just pause for a minute, it's just like, oh, I can't do what I want to do, so I've got to go back to my normal job of being a fucking F1 driver. It's so annoying. Like, do you see the people that, like, come and ask me these stupid questions in the paddock? Like, we're never going to get him on here, are we? Like, guys, I'll get everyone else for you, but there's no chance of Verstappen.
Max Verstappen's Nürburgring outing highlights the mindset of a true champion. With just a handful of laps, he broke a record that had stood for years, proving that he's not just fast, he's meticulous in preparation, mentally sharp, and always pushing limits. And what's even more impressive is how he balances this with his day job of being an F1 world champion while planning future ambitions, like owning a team. It's a rare blend of talent, vision, and drive that sets him apart from the pack.
What I want to say is that because he has all of these things, he said he wants to do it, but he has other commitments. But he wants his own team, Verstappen.com, to race in the endurance series. And he wants to put people, I don't want to call them kids, but they essentially started as kids and sim racers. He wants to put them forward and show that sim racers can become professional drivers. So actually, most of his team are going to be sim racers who raced together with him in Team Redline and now go and race in a professional GT3.
Fast kids as well.
Fast kids.
And, but Louis?
Yeah.
Like, he's quick still, like, and he's racing now, and he's quick.
And that's inspiring to the next generation. That's cool that he wants to do it for them because he's funding it with his own, well, he has money, of course, but he can do lots of other things with his money. And he can spend his time in a different way, because people are always going to say, like, oh, yeah, but he does it because it's so easy for him. Well, there's always an alternative to do certain things with your money and time. And it is amazing that he does it for the community, for his drivers, fans, kids, you name it. And that's why I admire him more than what he achieves on the track. So, yeah.
What really sets Max apart is that despite being at the pinnacle of F1, he's dedicated to helping others break into motorsport through sim racing. He's putting his own money and reputation on the line to fund this project. That speaks volumes about his character and vision. Isn't it inspiring to see a world champion create real opportunities for fast kids who otherwise might never get a shot at racing professionally?
So is he like someone, I'm not saying that you look up to, because you're racing at the forefront of the races that go on here and nearly winning those races as well. But for me as a podcaster, or if I go into my business owner mindset, you always like to look at something and think, I like you. Like, I like the way you set your stuff up and learn from it. Is Max one of those guys for you?
Oh, no, 100%. I mean, the thing is, as of recent years, when you have like Netflix Drive to Survive and F1 became popular, and you had this whole Hamilton Verstappen clash back then, that's when he started to become more or less like really prominent persona after winning, because until you start winning, people don't care about you. But the first time I have met Max Verstappen was I think either 2013 or 14 at Rotterdam City Racing, or it was Bavaria City Racing back then called. Anyway, it was part of Rotterdam was closed off, so like fancy cars could do sort of a street racing. And he drove, I think, with a Formula 3 back then still. Not even, maybe my memory is not as good as it used to be. Maybe he had like one of the older F1 cars that he was allowed to drive before he got a F1 seat. Now, his father, Jos Verstappen, he is also ex-F1 driver, and he's also known for having amount of incidents and crashes. So everyone back then was already completely against him. Like, yeah, you're going to be like your dad crashing into a wall. Ha. Oh, yeah, whatever. You're not even like in F1. You're not even this, not even that. Eventually, he got the seat in F1. People were still up against him. He started being on front. People are still against him. Now he's a 4-time world champion. You look at the comments, people are still against him. Like, there's always someone going to be against it. But no matter what, he's out there having fun, proving everyone wrong. And whenever he doesn't like something, he's going to say it. Like, whether it's a press conference or something.
Very much like you.
He's going to say
straight talking,
he's going to straightforward, because, like, just like me, they want to ban me from the Nürburgring. Okay, you know what? There's so many things I can go and do with my life. And also in case of Max, if they're going to ban him from F1 because he said a bad word on the press conference, he's going to enjoy endurance racing or more time with his sim racing team or whatever. So always look on a positive.
This kind of leadership is rare in sport. Max's journey from being doubted as a young driver, partly because of his father's reputation, to becoming a 4-time world champion is nothing short of incredible. From the very beginning, people wrote him off, expecting him to crash or fade away. But Max refused to be defined by anyone else's expectations. What really stands out isn't just the trophies or the speed, it's his mindset. He's straightforward, fearless, and unapologetically himself. He faces criticism head on and never lets the noise distract him from what he loves most, racing. What's even more inspiring is how he's already thinking beyond just Formula One. His passion for endurance racing and sim racing shows that this isn't just about chasing titles or records. It's about embracing every part of the sport and finding joy in it on his own terms. That kind of drive, mixed with humility and a real sense of purpose, is something anyone can learn from, whether you're a racer, a creator, or just trying to carve your own path in life. So, as this chapter of Max's career unfolds, it's clear he's not just here to win races, he's here to push boundaries and inspire the next generation. And for that, he deserves more than just applause on the track. He deserves respect for the way he lives his passion every single day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more deep dives like this. Catch you in the next one.